born and raised in Honolulu, and my family is from Kalapana, on the Big Island. First, I'd just like to say for the 5 questions, no, no, none, no, none. I will submit further comments before the deadline regarding the 19 questions. It was very, very difficult for me, and I've been trying to understand all of this for a good many years. The subject that we're talking about is complicated, very complicated. And as a result of Kanaka Maui's finding out more of the truth of our history, and at the 16 hearings that took place in Hawaii, it was overwhelmingly against the Department of Interior's interference with Native Hawaiians. We can handle, no problem, we can handle our affairs ourselves. It's been mentioned that there were some that were rude, did not show sufficient aloha at these hearings. That's really not what aloha is about. It's love. We love and share this with all people everywhere. But when you have been oppressed for 121 years, what the United States did was wrong. And if it means that people are upset and express their outrage and frustration of what DOI to the White House is attempting to do, circumventing what Senator Haka failed to do, which the legislature in Hawaii comes out with this scheme to get what they feel is best for us. Manifest destiny. The United States was doing all these terrible things, taking all these countries because we know what's best for everyone. Wrong. The lawful kingdom of Hawaii was one that had agreements with the major nations of the time. Our queen, the government of Hawaii, the monarch, was recognized, invited by the Queen Victoria at her Jubilee celebration. They were honored in Prince Albert Hall with where they sat because they came such a far distance. So what, and certainly mean no disrespect to the messengers, I know that you are just doing what you have to do, and certainly no respect to individuals who carry the message from OHA, which I will comment further. The difficulty in understanding all of this was because there was nothing in history about who we were taught in the schools. Our language was forbidden, we were put down, and what Trustee Stender has said about the stats of the highest rate of incarceration and health and so on and so on. Why shouldn't we get upset? I'm angry. Hawaii is still exists, this kingdom. One of the things in learning about this issue was my participating at the Permanent Forum on the Indigenous Issue at the United Nations. We've been doing this for a while, and that kind of got off track. You know, it almost seems like it was a show. But we trudge on in the international arena to get support for us, our nation. It was only, I think, about a week ago, a lawsuit filed by the state to a gentleman on the Big Island. And that lawsuit was dropped. The state dropped the charges with relative to land issues by not paying it because of the land title issue. Sweden, I believe, is a country that is helping us. We have representation at the Human Rights Commission in Geneva, and one of our supporters goes there regularly to seek their help.